You're broken down and tired of living life.
Laura?
Okay, I started Mary Kay really just to get my product at half off. I mean, it made business sense to me. Just as a business person, right? It just makes business sense. That's why I started.
I started Mary Kay because I thought there might be a chance of it being something more for me than just a part-time job, but I worked a very busy corporate job, and so I really wanted to see what might be the opportunity that I could have if I stayed home with my children.
Okay.
For me, I didn't tell them this, but I started to get 50% off my product. But when people started noticing the difference in my face, they started asking me questions. So then I quickly was like, okay, I need to learn about these things so that I could actually sell this if the opportunity came. So I started selling, and then it became more full-time. But when I did start, I had no intention of working because I already had 2 full-time jobs. So I was adding a third. So,
Yeah.
Well, I will say I've used the product since I was 15, so I've known about Mary Kay really almost my whole life. And so it wasn't really something that had to be sold to me on how great the products were because I already knew that. It was more a matter of having the opportunity to have more flexibility in my schedule because I worked a corporate job, I traveled, and I wanted to be able to be more of a mom and but still have something that was my own. And so it gave me the opportunity to have that flexibility in my life.
So my husband and I actually ran an HVAC business full-time. So did full-time business with him. I educated my children at home. Plus we did marriage ministry, so had a lot on my plate. Was not looking to have a Mary Kay business, but then as I continued to grow in Mary Kay, obviously 12 years later, have a business. So that's what we were doing before Mary Kay.
I have a degree, so this wasn't like what I was thinking was going to be like, full-time or future for me. But I was doing accounting, but I was also watching babies because I had just had a baby and I didn't want to miss him growing up. And I didn't know that I was going to want to stay home with my kids, and so that wasn't even a thought. So when I started Mary Kay, like I said, I had 2 full-time jobs, but then slowly I just started to replace Mary Kay's income with the other income so that I could be full-time with my family. But accounting was really my background. But yes, very much. I will say though, it depends on your work ethic. Like you have to. It's not like get rich quick scheme. So what you put into it is what you're getting out of it. But if you want to make money in this opportunity, yes, 100%. We get 50% off our products, yes. We get 50% off of what we sell. We get to put that in our pocket, and then we get money for bringing people in to do the same thing. But it's definitely not a pyramid system. Like we get commission off of what they're doing as far as they're working. So it's not like we can ride someone else's coattail to the top. Like we have to work.
Yes.
So. Yes.
And I would say it's not like a sprint either. It's not like you're going to start Mary Kay and then in 2 weeks, okay, I have everything. Yes, you're going to make money the first time you sell one lipstick, but to me, it's more of a long-term growth. And we are so great in our company and in our group of just guiding you and helping you with what is going to be the best thing to do so that I can make money. And it's based on what you want to make. Right. Not on what I need you to make or what I want you to make. It's your choice. And then we guide you and help you in how you can best reach whatever your goal is.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to add to that. You can make as much or as little as you choose. I love that because you choose, right? We have the freedom to choose. Like, I've worked all different. I started this business because I chose to save money. Very quickly, I started making a little money. And then I decided I think I'll work a little more and make some more money, right? So it's really up to you. But yes, you can.
Who read it to me? Okay, so Mine really is a relationship with Christ. Like when I came into this business, I was what I thought was a Christian. I did my checklist things of Christian duties. I prayed. I went to church. I did all the things. But I didn't have a relationship with Christ. And when these two brought me in, they were my example. I got to watch them and learn from them on what it looks like to have a daily relationship with Christ. And so the Lord started turning in me. And so, almost 9 years later, I'm a completely different person. I have a great relationship with Christ on the daily. So I think that's my biggest takeaway. It just changed my whole life. So
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we can't really beat that.
Yeah.
But I would say, in general, personal growth is something that you get surprised about. And even though I was successful in my other career, it's different kind of growth.
Yeah.
And the people that you meet and get to have along the way, customers and consultants, and so it's both of those things.
Yeah. In addition to personal growth, I didn't expect, I'm surprised by the rich depth of lifelong friends. I mean, I can call any of you, and any of the folks that we do life with, and they're there. You know what I mean? Like, golly, just this richness. I never thought that would be in my starter kit. So yeah, and then the personal growth is beyond. It's beyond. Because being an introvert, and which is funny, I was telling someone earlier when you came to my home for the first time, I'm like, panic attack. Someone else had to answer the door, like truly so afraid of people. And so being an introvert and being successful in this business, that would be that personal growth, is truly knowing self and then learning how to lead self well. I never knew that would be in my starter kit. Like, who knew?
We'll ride.
Well, I think there's a lot of things about the heart of Mary Kay, and so, but what I'll touch on is just the people that are in Mary Kay, that are like really in Mary Kay, they just want to serve other people, and that's one of the things we so promote. And I know that there are other businesses out there that serve other people, but it's just so different, and it comes from our founder. And just the way she was, and the way she spoke to people, and the way she looked in their eyes. And so that's what we want to emulate. And so I think you just want people to feel important when they come through our doors, or around our kitchen table, or just in our space.
So Mary Kay, the mission is to enrich the lives of women, right? And the Mary Kay Ash Foundation has 2 causes, one of which is to end domestic violence. So 1 in 4 of us will experience domestic violence in our lifetime, and I'm 1 in 4. So I love that what I do in supporting other folks really truly makes a difference. Like, there are women and children tonight in my city that are safe from simply washing your face with Mary Kay. Like, I don't know how much time we have, but I could really just keep talking about that aspect, truly.
I love both of those. This is really, it's hard to pick like your, favorites as far as the heart of Mary Kay, just because there are so many, but I'm going to talk about the foundational principles that Mary Kay Ash herself put into place, because these different foundational principles are what we have taken, just like you said, from our founder all the way 58 years later, to what we do daily, which for me is, I love the first foundational principle, which is everything is God first, family second, career third. So we are literally putting Christ in our business and letting Him lead, and then we're making sure that our family is well taken care of and things like that, and then our business kind of comes into play. And because we keep those things as the principles and the order of which we do things, He blesses our business. And I truly believe that Christ has a hand in our business, and that's why we've been as successful as we have for as long as we have. And so I feel like that all comes from the heart of Mary Kay, because we keep that as the center. We keep the main thing. So, yeah.
For you. The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, take it to his feet. Move mountains, and I